Greetings and välkommen. I'm Catherine of Skye, and I hope to make your day refreshingly Swedish. Today, I want to wish you a very glad påsk, or happy Easter. We have a few interesting traditions here in Sweden that might be unusual to you. So I want to tell you all about them and also just kind of give you an idea of what springtime is like. Now, people don't wear hats like I am. This is actually a handmade sauna hat that when I was looking for regular sauna hats, I just bought this one because it was pretty and it was springy and it's like my Timberborn hat. But I have the link in the description below if you want to get one for yourself. Some people ask me, it's not an affiliate link or anything. It's just a person on Etsy making them and selling them. So I have an exciting thing to show you. Look at this. My orchid is blooming. I'm so pleased about this. I got it last year and this is the first time it has rebloomed since I bought it. Of course, when you buy it, it's blooming. But I've taken care of it. And as you see, it has many, many blooms. It grew 2 new spikes and reused one of the old ones. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this. Anyway, and we also have cherry trees in bloom. And let me just show you. I took this picture the other day with some of the cherry trees in my city here. I wasn't well enough to go to Stockholm, but there is a beautiful park near the palace where they have all kinds of cherry trees and they're all just like blooming pink. I'm hoping to get there before they stop blooming, but we will see. So, Sweden has a very secular society, meaning many people are not religious, or most people are not religious. But we still have some interesting traditions here that we celebrate around the religious holidays. The one today, of course, is Easter. So the most unusual of these, and you might be just bewildered at this, is that children dress up as witches. Yes, they dress up as witches. They paint their faces. They have like rosy cheeks and little freckles stuck on, and they usually wear like a kerchief around their heads. I mean, you can also take it in the very sort of American style, witches with black hats and capes and things like that too. Swedish tiny witches, and it's generally children. They tend to wear like more colorful costumes and stuff like that. Usually they can be like old rags or old clothes and stuff. And what they do is they go from house to house and they do like a trick-or-treating thing. But unlike American trick-or-treating, they present a gift, usually, like a handmade card or a drawing or something like that, to give for treats to the other person. And I'm told that this still happens in some places. It's not like super common anymore. Apparently it happens more in like the more affluent areas because people have more money to give away candy and stuff. I asked various people, how common is it? Where does it happen? You know, what's going on with this? And they do this, I think they said on the Friday. Either the Thursday or Friday before Easter. It's not on Easter Sunday. There are other activities for Easter Sunday. But yeah, I think it's adorable that these little children go around and collect candy and stuff like that. And of course, boys sometimes dress up as what's called little old Easter men. And they dress with like a black top hat and a coat, as you see in the picture. And I think they look adorable as well. And of course, when they get home, they are invited to partake of many more candies. They're usually given an Easter egg, which is kind of like a cardboard shell that encloses many candies. Usually in America, my parents got me an Easter basket. It was a basket, usually with a stuffed toy, a couple of chocolate bunnies to eat, and some other candies. But here, everything is put into these kind of like cardboard shells. I kind of wish I bought one now that I'm thinking about it. But you can see in the pictures how they are, and you can fill them with candy bars and things like that. They're quite big. So then let's move on to the city decorations. Now, the Swedes do some very interesting things. They will decorate outside trees with feathers on them. But you can see by these pictures from other Swedish cities that they just go all out in decorating with the feathers and stuff. Now, for indoor decorations, what the Swedes do is usually they buy a bundle of birch sticks, or I've seen like some pussy willow kind of branchy things being sold at the florist shop. You can go out to the forest and gather some yourself. And what people do is they hang little Easter egg decorations or bunnies or other kind of like Easter-inspired motifs. You can put the branches like in a vase and you just have them out and it's like sticks and you have ornaments hanging down. So that's quite interesting. I've seen a few stores selling such ornaments and things like that. So that's pretty cool. And then we also have other Easter decorations. My city, Södertälje, has hung up these giant eggs around town between the buildings. There aren't very many of them. They're mostly around the shopping street. Like for Christmas, they'll decorate the entire city center with lights. So, the Swedes celebrate Easter, even though most people aren't religious here. It's become very much a secular holiday and a holiday just about family get-togethers and things like that. I don't know when it takes place, whether it's on Easter Sunday or before, but Swedes also do the whole egg hunt thing. They will have children go and hunt for eggs, either just directly look for them or give them riddles to try to puzzle it out and figure out where they are, and eventually getting, eggs and a prize at the end. And then on Easter Sunday, I'm told that Swedes generally have their lunch and or dinner. Now, they'll have meatballs and potatoes. I actually made meatballs the other night. They were incredibly good. And they passed the authentic Swede seal of approval. Matthias tried some and he thought they were amazing. So, yeah. Wait, I don't know if he actually said the word amazing. He doesn't say much. But he was approving. He liked them. My boyfriend is a native Swede, and his words of praise are quite few and far between. But he liked the meatballs. And so then, and also for dinner, they might have lamb, which is very traditional in most European countries that celebrate Easter. A lamb is traditionally served. Easter has a lot of fun stuff going on, and it's been kind of interesting to be around the city. Of course, we have the whole build up to Easter where a lot of the shops are closed on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Not closed, but like they close early is what I meant to say. So it's kind of annoying because I'm strictly an afternoon person. Morning does not exist for me. So having to get up extra early to go shopping is wrecking my sleep schedule. But it's delightful to see stuff. And then, of course, we have these flower planters around town that they always plant every year, actually multiple times a year. They change the flowers in different seasons or add some, and they really make beautiful, beautiful centerpieces around the city. I think that might be all I have to say about Easter. Let me know if you enjoyed this video or what you do for Easter. What are your interesting cultural traditions? And if your stuff is interesting enough or weird enough, I might make a video on it. So let me know. Tell me all about it. I'm really interested in hearing from you. And of course, if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, get notified via YouTube. And we'll have some more videos soon. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you next time.
Arap profesyonu olarak